Morning, 20th of August 2024. About to go into Virgo. The song is Earth Angel. There's plenty of you about. They're the ones that help when nobody else will. They're the ones that say anybody would do the same when everybody else knows they wouldn't. They're the ones that run into burning buildings when everybody else is running out. The Earth Angels. I'm trying to get that one at the bottom. I don't know if it's Fail or the other one. I'll have to wait and see. They're both F's, aren't they? Fourth house of home and family life. Jupiter, abundance, and Gemini, communications. Judgment Day, the Phoenix rising. You have to decide what you abandon yourself to. The tangible or the intangible. The things you can buy and the things you can't buy. Because the only thing that matters to spirit is those things you can't buy. Love, health, happiness, and I've added another one lately, which is freedom. A heavy heart, or if you're selling your soul to the devil. So, let's see. If you're not free to make your own decision about something in any part of your life, there's an issue. You are born free. No man owns you or controls you. So, Earth Angel. Met many in my lifetime. Anything from when I first got divorced as a young single mother used to be a small little shop halfway down the street. And in them days you didn't get benefits like you do now. And the lady would sell me one egg or one of anything I needed. And if I passed the chip shop, the owner would say, I've got some stuff left, do you want it? How they knew, I don't know. Probably by the look on the kid's face that was hungry. There's lots of people out there willing to help. Usually those that have been there as well. Thank the universe for that. So if you can help, please do, because as within, so without, as above, so below, and if spirits see you helping, they will never leave you in trouble. So what goes around comes around. If you put yourself out for others, sooner or later somebody will put themselves out for you when you need it most. It is in the sweet spot. We haven't had it there for a very long time. So let's see. There's the miracle worker again. Earth angel. So, someone who wears many hats or is many things to many people. Someone who works with blades, discs, cups or wood, remember. The honeysuckle, the rose and the passion flower. Can be anything from, if it's somebody new entering your life, from a surgeon to a hairdresser, a chef even. A lumberjack to a joiner, somebody who works with discs, so a cashier to a circular saw, or a barista to somebody who works with large vats. It's Gemini, it's logical, clear thinking, it's positive energy, it's you casting spells because your words and thoughts are spells. Something new, something powerful, something good. Gemini is about communications, which we've got there, Gemini in the dice. So positive communications. Apologies, possibly from those in uniform, those of a dark complexion. It's crowds, it's agriculture, it's Virgo, it's healing, Chiron. So an apology heals something. Slow and steady wins the race, a slow and steady improvement in finance and career. But unfortunately we have a narcissist in the midst of it all. Gaslighting, possibly a child. You have to settle this long-standing problem and make a fresh start. Rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Staying silent too long is an issue. And it will keep you at the gates of hell, put there by another. Keep your own counsel. This is hostages, those in unhappy marriages, the daughter, 2 and 29, the carnival people, the tarot readers, the psychics, letting negativity into your field, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally or physically. Putting things into your body that you shouldn't be. And negative words coming out of your mouth. Feeling stuck. Trying to control everything. And it's getting you nowhere. The answer is no. If you allow the energy vampires to suck your energy, you have to put your force fields up, especially if you are an earth angel, because they will drain you. Some rebirth hasn't taken place. You must release and let go your hold on the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things, whatever it is, let it go. Some things you just can't control. But there are miracles taking place. That could be a hunger strike. Persephone wouldn't eat. A child, possibly a daughter, with a food issue, because it's the only way to control the little world. So that may be as simple as that. It may be that you have an issue with a young daughter who is quite controlling and gets her way by making you manipulated, emotionally blackmailing you. So 1 and 28 is positive, 2 and 29 is not, and the 20 is positive. Yeah, somebody sat on the fence, trying to do everything by themselves, refusing to ask for help. So these earth angels usually need help themselves. Somebody wants to escape. We're at a crossroads, we've got 2 2s. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. The path less travelled, too many, is needed. 19, negative. Somebody putting blocks in your way, deliberately keeping you in the dark about something, and that is why you cannot have this rebirth. 19, Leo energy. Yeah, you're with the wrong team. You must destroy something. Red light from spirit. Stop what you're doing. You can go no further. Lies, deceit and theft. The sword will either cut you or serve you depending on how you hold it. A violent man. Oh, we can't do any more violent men with swords. Below my neck. Violent man with a sword. Libra, injustice. Seen a lot of that lately. Doctors, priests and lawyers. Confused minds. There are those who see when they're shown and those who will never see your point of view. They are not your tribe, they're not your people. No shame, no blame. Stop overthinking it. Walk away. Businessman that's lost everything. Possibly someone in uniform that was once thought to be a friend, now a dangerous enemy. Capricorn energy being used. Selling your soul. The name Michael could be important. It's time to release that heavy burden that you've been carrying that wasn't even yours to start with. You've come out stronger from on the other side. You must learn some hard lessons. Some of you have, some of you still have some to learn. But you will be stronger on the other side. You've been put through the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered. So you come out like Excalibur. These lessons that have been learned mustn't be repeated. You don't need to relearn that lesson. 3 years of study, perhaps, graduating from university. Sagittarius energy, number 14. Yeah. We now have 2 children or 2 immature energies, water sign and air sign. Somebody poking the hornet's nest, trying to stir up trouble. Lies, deceit, being watched, theft. Children, someone from the past, fond memories from the past, positive interactions with children. Burning the candle at both ends, you're going to burn yourself out, slugging your guts out for ungrateful people who don't deserve it. Yeah, there can be no transformation until you are ready to shed that skin, until you come out of your comfort zone. 13, Scorpio energy. And when you do, then you'll see the light. Things will be illuminated and very, very clear. Obstacles will be removed and you can travel. Sunflower again, sunflower seeds. Boredom and apathy is all that you'll find if you refuse to move forward, because your wishes and dreams can only come true when you face things, the chaos head on, the crowds, and heal. And when you do, you'll be free. Hope, healing and freedom. Ankles and legs, any issues there will be healed. So, oh, it's from the bench. Wrong one. Oh, it's the mother. Cattle, Taurus. The first charm I know is unknown to kings or any of mankind. Help is it named, for help it can give in hours of sorrow and anguish. So what do I say? Earth Angel, well done, Spirit. In the Anglo-Saxon system, this rune is known as Feu, while the Vikings knew it as Fe, which is also a sign for iron, the letter F. This is the first rune of the first 8, so it's associated with beginnings, but even more importantly with property, reputation, your status, wealth, which is the ancient northern cultures measured by the possession of an abundant herd of cattle. This rune is considered to be the feminine and maternal of nature. According to sagas of Iceland, which, although composed during the Middle Ages, recorded the beliefs of the ancient Norse, the first living creature was a cow, called Ordumla. This cosmic animal was born from the union of fire and ice that predated the creation of the 9 worlds, coming into existence in an environment barren of nourishment. Ordumla licked a great block of ice, thus freeing the giant Ymir, also who either lay within it or was shaped by the actions of the great cow. So somebody's been frozen in limbo. Ymir became the ancestors of the gods, humans, and later the race of giants, all of whom existed because of Audumla, and who continued to be nurtured by her, as are calves by their mothers. The belief in Audumla as the precursor of all the lives harks back to a remote time when the mother was usually personified as a totem animal. In Greece, for example, Athena was imagined as an owl, while Aphrodite was envisioned as a dove. Those born in the year of the bull, Taurus, and now we've got the owl. Which is the 23rd of November to 23rd of December, Sagittarius. The belief in Audumla as the precursor of all levels harks back to a remote time when mother goddesses were usually personified as totem animals. In Greece, for example, Athena was an owl and Aphrodite was a dove. In Nordic culture, the mother goddess is gentle, milk-producing cow. The rune Feu is also directly related to some of Audumla's Vanir descendants, especially Njord and his children, the peace-loving Frey and the amorous Freya, each of whom have an association with wealth and fertility, as does Mother Goddess. Feu is obviously an indicator of prosperity. Before the introduction of hard currency, cattle herds were the measure of wealth amongst many ancient people. So when this rune is found in a future position, a profitable time lies before you. However, just as the ancients sacrificed one of their herd now and again to show the gods that they were thankful for the good fortune, it is equally important for you to receive the gifts of Feu with humility. This rune also suggests that you should look after your possessions that are already in your keeping, and that you should guard your resources against times when the warmth and comforting fire is chilled and the icy blast of winter comes. Even if you are comfortably off, you have an opportunity to ensure that happy state continues. Conversely, if you're feeling the bite of poverty, Feu promises that the time will soon come when you will be prosperous once more. Aside from these material concerns, the appearance of Feu bodes well for fertility, childbirth, and new beginnings of all kinds. Unfortunately, I don't see that. I see the opposite is true. So, we shall read the reverse. A reversal of fortune resulting in the loss of something valuable, depending on what you value, like I said, is likely when this card is inverted. The association of Feu with wealth and property suggests that this loss will be involved a material possession, but it may equally relate to the departure of a loved one or close friend. However, since the basic nature of Feu is nurturing, the loss will be made up in time. Tradition also states that Feu inverted may refer to problems with conception or fertility, which I do see there. But somebody's stressing about it, and the more you stress about it, the less chances is of it happening. So get out of your comfort zone, stop overthinking it, face the chaos head on, and then there'll be hope, healing and freedom. Jupiter is in the dice. 4th house of home and family life. And Gemini, communications. So the 4th house is your immediate environment. Your stomach, your breast, your home, your ancestral line, the colour red, parents, childhood, inherited patterns, family curses even, upbringing and the womb. The 4th house is home. A home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. The likelihood is that the home is charged with emotion at this time and leaving it fearful. Fire signs are the most confident in this realm, whereas air homes are their basis in mental rapport, and earth homes are places of comfort and support. It all depends on your sign. The home is where we feel most secure, like the eye see. This doesn't necessarily mean the 4th house is a gentle, easy environment. Some people are at home on a battlefield. The internalized sense of home and security will depend on initial childhood experiences. That figures, doesn't it? If you come from a torturous beginning, you will only see comfort in the cause and torture in your own home. As described by the planets and house rulers, Scorpio in this house indicates disturbing but unvoiced undercurrents. Yes, I can vouch for that. My mum was a Scorpio. Permeated in the home, whilst Cancer points to a nurturing home, but one that may well have included a possessive mother. This early experience of home is sought out and replicated as an adult. So if you don't like the thought of that, something has to change. Settle this long-standing problem. Make a fresh start. You don't have to repeat the past lessons. Gemini in Jupiter. So abundance of words, of communication, expansion through new concepts, exceedingly talkative. Jupiter in Gemini tells tall tales. There we go, the liar, the hornet's nest provoker, wherever they've gone there. Exaggerates abilities and distributes fresh beliefs. So makes up lies and believes them, sadly. The Sun, there it is again. 19. Blockages. You can see them very clearly now and know that you must remove them. Seeing the light, thinking clearly. The number 1 again. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening. So that 12-week period where you usually feel the baby move. Somebody, unfortunately, didn't. I feel like somebody here has already lost or miscarried. But that doesn't mean it won't happen again. it will happen again. So what your actions, because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. And then Martha and Graham, so grandmothers. The centre of your life, the centre of your universe usually is the kids. The sun in our spirit, our personality, is represented by the animating flash of life. The sun signifies who we essentially are. There's also the need to express who we are. In ancient belief, the sun in Amun-Ra, the god among all gods, whose name leads to Amen, the word at the end of a prayer. The sun rules over conditions of our bodies. It is the return of light, the ability to transform and rise again. Well done, Spirit. Just like the phoenix rising from the ashes. The sun represents our health, vitality and dynamism. The sun is our strength and what we put our focus on. It is no surprise that when it was the early sun that people were afraid of, the life-giving creator. The sun is also the universal spark called spirit that enlivens the body. It is our strength. The sun is the desire to bring on the outside what exists on the inside. It is life made manifest. The sun says the more than any other planet, I wish to live, I want to thrive. When the sun card presents itself in a reading, it is an encouragement to the sun is also all that is good. It is a positivity that trumps anything negative. All eyes will be on you. And you must have the strength and the power to get things done. Because all truly meaningful things are happening now. You're in a place to lead and inspire. It is the sun's inspiration and creativity that will enable you to make things materialise. And it gives you an emphatic yes. So we've had our no. If we face the chaos head on, we will have the yes. The summer months could be when the important event takes place. So if you got caught now, May is when it would be if it's now, so maybe it'd be a couple of months yet. But children and childlike people do figure in. Also drama, acting, dramatic ability, drama queens. You may find yourself singled out perhaps in a dramatic situation where you will have to show your skills in some impromptu way, such as giving a speech or teaching a class. It is also a time of generosity and laughter. The spotlight will shine on your life. What you are doing now is being noticed, and if you're not used to that, you may react with aloofness. Avoid foolishness, immaturity or any lack of organisation, because that will make things fall apart at the seams. But all in all, this is a progressive, energetic card and foretells the prodigious things are on the horizon. This card indicates that matters will be going your way, but leadership on your part will be necessary. It is time to act and take your place in the sun. Oh, the gatekeeper. This is about power and abundance, and for some it's greed. They're holding on too tightly, being stubborn. That businessman that's lost everything, it's all about the money. unfortunately. Greed. You may say you're not a greedy person. It's not necessarily, you don't have to be. But if you refuse to do what's right because of money, unfortunately, Judgment Day will not be very good for you. So dragons to the Celts were seen as the gatekeepers to the other worlds. It could be China or Wales as well. The caretaker of treasures. But the treasures are different for everyone. Drawing the gatekeeper card is very significant. This is a high vibrational card that means the abundance is coming your way because of the hard work that you put in. That's your hard work. It has not gone unnoticed, and the dragon is gifting you. So the dragon that was born in the year of the dragon. So my daughter was born in the year of the dragon, and we've got daughters mentioned there. With help and abundance in whatever form you need it for your future success. You might have reached a point where you know where you're going and what you need to do, but the resources just aren't there. Know that they will come at the right time. Once you gain the ally of the dragon, you must ensure you remain true to your word. They don't take kindly to tricksters and liars, so those that do will come unstuck. There's the tricksters and liars. But also able to recognise one if they see one. They will only appear to you if you are worthy and humble. There is no place for ego here. There is only space for truth and the eagerness to do good. Well done, Spirit. The most powerful of all Celtic symbols, the dragons were also known for their great protection. They protected the great treasures of the world that man always longed for. The Celts believed that wherever the dragon flew, the land would become more powerful. They are the symbol of vision, wisdom and prophecy. They were the guardians of all knowledge and wisdom, which may be why we see them sitting on their gold. You see, treasure is not always about money or material items. Like we said before, spirits see it differently. Therefore, by drawing this card, you may be asking the dragons for their guidance, wisdom and knowledge in the future. They may aid you by giving you riddles to solve, but know that any guidance from the dragons will help you with your quest. So it's a code that you have to decipher, and only those who are worthy will be given the solution. Mandrake 26 in the reverse, so it is a challenge. Mandrake exists in a mystical relationship with the human world, each serving the other to heal and nourish. So it keeps going on about healing and nourishment. So be careful of what you put into your mouth there. From food to medicine, poisons to mind-expanding plants that offer ancient green magic, so the heart. The mandrake is symbolic of kingship in between mankind and plants, suggesting a common origin. Literally, we are one with nature, with Mother Earth. The earth cries out for our attention. Earth angels. Make it part of your spiritual and magical practice to do your part. Your soul may feel uprooted. Find a place where you are most at home on this earth and stay there until you feel safe and at peace. Ecology, nature, environment. Be concerned with all living things. How do you replenish yourself in nature? And that's what I'm going to have to do, I'm afraid, because not so good today. I don't feel so good today. So I am staying out tonight, and I'll do the read late tomorrow when I get back. Cannabis. So it's mind-altering drugs, and this, that and the other. It looks like somebody's dabbling with drugs. And I'm not talking about the shop-bought cannabis. So let's see what they're on about, shall we? With the cannabis again. It can heal, it can be a very magical. I know it does kill cancer in some circumstances. The number 6. So the Latin name is Cannabis sativa. The planet's the moon, the hidden things, Venus, love, Saturn, the truth, and Neptune, the murky emotions. Water and earth make mud, which when dried make solid foundations. So cannabis can be used to enhance meditation, divination, spirit contacts, and some traditions as part of a mystery initiation rite. Those are the traditional magics of ingested or inhaled to shift the consciousness of the practitioner. In a more outward form of magic, the leaves, flowers and resin can be used in healing to help the recipient be open to healing, dissolve rigidity, take away your inhibitions and feel the natural flow of life. Sprinkle it on a candle spell. Cannabis tea can be used to wash on magical tools to help open to other realities, such as scrying mirrors to see through time and space, or upon a blade or wand to open the gates. So this, going off on track now, this violent man, there is definitely something not quite right there. Care should be used in working magically with this plant, just because it is not toxic like many of the witchcraft herbs. Excessive use will diminish its results, so you need more and more. The nature of cannabis is to light and open. So open up and reveal things, which is what the Sun card talks about. But we've got it in reverse. So be aware, be sensitive, connect and commune. When cannabis shows up, feel connected and play. Now is the time for letting down rigid defences and enjoy the world. Find your bliss in the simple everyday things and be aware of the vast level of life all around you, seen and unseen, physical and spiritual. The lion is symbolic of the relaxed royalty, its innate strength for me rather than only doing. The traditional card suits of hearts, diamonds, clubs and spades in balance. Traditional elements depicted in tarot as the cups, coins, wands and swords, which the magician has all of those and brings about the miracles. So be aware, be sensitive, connect and commune. When cannabis is reversed, we might be feeling lost or adrift and need some structure or balance, but don't go looking for it in the wrong places. An excess of dissolution, we must find our own centre in the midst of the streams of life, establish our sense of self-worth without slipping into fear. Be open to connect and be happy. So, face the chaos head on. When you do, there'll be hope, healing and freedom. We're going into, we'll come out of the moon in Aquarius So we need to finish that business, and we're going into Aquarius, I believe the dawn of Aquarius, well, we've never been before, in 2026. So, sorry if that was a bit monotone, but I'm really not skip today. So, I will do the rest of it, but tomorrow, emergency vehicles, god damn it. Yeah, I'll do tomorrow's. It might be late, but I'll do it tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Bye.